Thank you so much for joining us. The sun is beaming and we are all beaming because you came out here today to join us in the heat, and we're very grateful. Thank you so much. Before we start, I want to thank a couple of our board members for being here. Skip Mitchell, thank you so much. Charlene Dozer. Hi Charlene, thank you so much for joining us. We're so grateful. We have a couple of things we want to tell you about our boutique today. And so before I go into what I'm going to say, I'm going to introduce you to our CEO and President, John Nato.
Great to see all of you here tonight. So this is an example of sometimes how a small idea turns into a big idea. A little bit, maybe about a year and a half ago, we started talking about, Doug Stewart and I, our Chief Operating Officer, started talking about doing an art store and a bookstore in downtown somewhere to supplement our boutique that was down here. And we never could quite find the right piece of property, and then this store became available, and we looked at it and we thought, well, it's just too big to do what we want to do. And to give Doug proper credit, he was the first one that said, well, why don't we just move? Just do that. And so Doug, good idea, and that was kind of the genesis. That was the genesis of how we ended up moving down the street here. Seems kind of strange only moving a block, but this block literally is like moving about a mile, because now we're in the mainstream of downtown where all the action is. As you can see, the barricades are here. We're on this side of the barricades. We're really excited to be here in this larger space. So this is, why do we call it Blue? Well, this is a different kind of Goodwill store. We had a boutique, and that boutique sold a lot of apparel, but we decided with this space we want to do a couple of very special things. One is that we want to put in a big art department, because believe it or not, we get dozens, if not hundreds of pieces of art donated almost every day, and a lot of that stuff that comes through is at a really nice level of art. We probably have decor art, and we also have fine art, which might be signed items, it could be load numbers from a series, a lot of different things that we can do with that art, but we have a tough time selling that in our regular stores. So we finally now have a venue that we can sell that art in, and I think you'll really like what you see in there. The other thing we're able to do here is put in a full book department. And I think this is the finest bookstore in the city of Fort Myers. I think you're really going to like that too. Great selection at great prices. So right now, this time, we also have a huge Christmas store in there. And Christmas in July might be strange, but I can tell you one thing, it's been probably the most popular thing since we opened the doors. People tend to take a sharp left into that Christmas shop, so I hope you get a chance to get in there and take a look at it. One of my privileges tonight is to thank some people. First and foremost, I want to thank the Florida Rep and John Martin for working with us on this property. It was, if you remember, it was an old real estate office that had 6 or 7 offices inside. It was hard to kind of vision how you could turn that into a retail space, but we worked with them, we talked about it, they got real excited about what we're doing, so we appreciate them. They've been a great landlord for us, a good partner. I'd also like to thank Steve Bowen Construction. Steve's a guy that's been around a long time, and he really helped us with the permitting, getting things done down here. He really knows the building well. I believe Steve actually was involved in the original build of this building in 1896. So I don't see Steve here. I saved that line. I was going to use it tonight, but he didn't show up, so that's too bad. The other person I want to thank, we have what I consider to be, I've been in the business a long time. I've been in retail almost 50 years, believe it or not. And I've been a manager and a district manager, and I've been in charge of a lot of large teams and small teams. The team here, the retail team in this store, is the best I've ever been associated with. And it's just an absolute privilege to work with them every day. And those of you that shop here on a regular basis, you know the level of customer service we get. So that team is led at this time by our Director of E-commerce and Specialty Stores, Michelle Proxfuss. Michelle?
Thank you, John. Wow. Thanks, everybody, for coming out tonight. I mean, it's really greatly appreciated by all of us. We worked so hard to make Blue to what it is today, and we were kind of worried about the weather, but I think that's okay right now. it has really been a privilege to work with this team. I can't express, my gratitude to each and every person at Goodwill that has come together to make this happen. It was a few months ago, probably February or so, that John gave us his vision as to what Blue would be. And as I walked around the store yesterday, I told him, I said, this is exactly how you described it, and it's been remarkable that that dream did come true. And by moving down just a short block, the difference it has made. So we're really, really happy about that. I want to just thank my team, my Blue team. Kiara, come on up here. Kiara is our store manager extraordinaire. She has been the best leader, motivator. I could go on and on, but mostly I want to say, Kiara, thank you for making this project, because it has had its challenges at times, but Kiara has made this so easy. So thank you, Kiara. And speaking of your team, this Blue team, all these faces right here, right in front, second to none. I can honestly say that. I too have been in retail for many, many years, and I can tell you that they are the best. They are the best. Thank you. Thank you. I wish they all could be here. Not everybody is here tonight, but we have a good team here. I want to just say one thing. Where's our Christmas display? I just want everyone to make notice of that. We have one of our associates that has put a lot of time and effort into that. And as a matter of fact, she donated the tree in the window from her own home because she wanted the perfect tree for Blue. And her name is Judy. She is here this evening as well. And I just want to say thank you, Judy, for that beautiful donation. Beautiful donation. Okay, now, wait. I have, sorry everybody. Okay, that was a little flowers, but one more thing. I have to recognize a very special lady who is right over here, Soy Williams. Soy. Soy has graciously and heart and soully, is that a word? Dedicated her time, volunteered her time to this beautiful boutique. In particular, the art department. I could say Soy knows a little bit about art, but that would be wrong. Soy knows a lot about art, and she has worked with us and the team, and she has sorted, she's researched, she's displayed, and when you go into Blue and you look at that beautiful art wall, that is due to Soy's dedication to this store, and we can't thank you enough. We love you, Soy. So thank you from all of us. And anyway, just enjoy your shopping experience in here. And I'm going to turn it over to somebody.
Thank you, Michelle. Thank you so much. The next person we'd love for you to hear from is Jerry Reeves. She's a historian who knows a lot about the building we're joining, the Heitman building. And she's going to share a little bit of the insight that she has.
Oh, well, I'm really pleased to be here for the next chapter in the long history of the Heitman building, which is downtown's first brick structure. In 1893, on this site, Harvey Earnhardt Heitman established his mercantile business in a one-story wood frame building. 4 years later, he moved that building and started construction on the one we're talking about today. The store had a grand opening in February 1898, And from the start, it was considered one of the best stocked and most modern grocery stores in the whole region. Among the building's first were large plate glass windows for display and natural light, 10 electric lamps, and a concrete sidewalk along First, a brick one along Jackson. And that might not sound impressive today, but consider that at that time, First Street was unpaved, and the first electric street lights had been lit only the month before. Heitman and his brother, Gilmer M. Heitman, catered to the growing yacht and tourist trade, and they specialized in fancy groceries. But they also sold staples, baked goods. Heitman had his own bakery. They also sold hay, grains, and feed. People could bring their wagons up and load on Jackson Street. In 1900, another really important historical event happened in this building. The caddy quarters window up there on the second floor. Gilmer Heitman started the Lee County Telephone Company, 1900, the first telephone service in Fort Myers. If you look along this block, you'll see a lot of Heitman's legacy, which he accomplished in only 49 years. Across the street, we have the Bank of Fort Myers building. We have the 193-foot Earnhardt building right there. And across Hendry, there's the Heitman Evans Hardware building. He also built this entire block, which is known as the Bradford block because of the Bradford Hotel built in 1905, the first section. He also built the arcade and later the theater. Heitman and Company thrived until shortly after Heitman's death in 1922, and then it continued as a grocery store under various owners and names. Then, in 1937, Sears Roebuck came to Fort Myers. They did a $30,000 renovation, they made it into an Art Deco building, and they stayed here until 1964, when they moved to the new Edison Mall. The building continued to play a major role in business life. After Sears moved out, M. Flossie Hill's famous women's clothing store moved in. Her business had been established on this block in 1905, right down there. And she moved in, and they stayed until 1978. Since then, there have been many offices and businesses in here. And tonight, it's very nice to welcome Blue to Core Downtown, and I want to wish you great success and say thank you for caring about history.
Thank you so much, Jerry. That was very insightful. We're grateful to have you share that with us. Next, I would like to, thank Jenna Pearsons and Ray Sandelli for joining us. And thank you, Mary Anderson. He has a few words for you.
Thank you, Ashley. Welcome to the Downtown River District. I bring you greetings from my colleagues on the City Council. Now, what most people see is a boutique located in the center of downtown. But it's much more than that. It is employment opportunities. It's training for adults with developmental and thank you. Something I'm lacking. Developmental and intellectual disabilities. It's a career resource center for assisting with employment and skills training and family strengthening. It's also 90 cents on the dollar going to support the mission of Goodwill. So Goodwill, we are glad you're downtown. We appreciate what the Goodwill Industries of Southwest Florida does for our community. We wish you continued success, and I challenge each and every one of you, get back in the store, dig deep into your pockets and your wallets, and shop away. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor Anderson. I'm so grateful about you to be here. To go on what Mayor Anderson was saying is, we're here with intention. Goodwill is here with a mission. We're here to empower individuals in Southwest Florida, your local community, on their way to independence. So we have multiple programs that do that. We have Pathways to Opportunity. Jessica, the program manager, is here with us tonight. Thank you. So this is an adult training. Thank you very much. Jessica, this is an adult training that happens every day, Monday through Friday, for individuals with disabilities, intellectual and developmental. They can come, learn how to manage their money, learn how to cook, and they have a great time. The instructors make sure that these individuals come, enjoy their time, and learn something. It's quite incredible. We have our community resource center that employs people, helps them with their resumes and digital training to empower them to go out and become more than they thought they could be when they walked into that center. We have Pathways to Work, which also helps individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities get on-the-job training and find a job that suits their needs. And we have a micro-enterprise class. So downtown features 2 of our micro-enterprise graduates, Wild About Popcorn and Java House, and that helps small business owners learn how to have a viable business. So that is what Goodwill is here for. So how we built this store with intention, we build our mission with intention too. So we're so grateful for you to be here, to learn more about what we do, and when you go in there to shop, don't forget to round up. That goes to our mission services, and we are so grateful for those sets. So without further ado, I think we're ready to cut the ribbon.
Okay, everybody come on. That has to do with blue. Come on up.
You guys, don't be shy. Come on.
All right, and before you cut it, let's get Kiara. I want to get some pictures before you cut.
Okay, we're taking pictures first.
All right, everybody, are you ready? All right, look this way.
Good looking group.
Okay, on the count of 3. 1,
2, 3. Get a little. Got it. Okay, everyone, get in there, shop, and round up. Thank you so much.
Hi, I got to put the names. How are you?
Hey, how are you?
I'm working. Yeah. So this is what I do.
I see that.
Oh, you did? Oh, you recognized it?
I'm going to turn through library books. I can do it an hour later. I just
Oh, do it now because I still have to get video. I can't leave right away.
figure this one out.
Yeah, I'll see you later.
Don't go too far.
I'll be right here.
Wait, isn't that the one? What's her name? The one who's tired? No, not she.
No, we're done. Thank you very much. And